I really like the video game Witcher 3. Okay, to show you how much I like the Witcher 3, let me show you. I have action figure of the series. Okay, not even open. So I just took it out to show you for the video. So for a long time, I wanted to read the book Witcher, and I bought it. By the way, without the Netflix sticker, those fucking sticker, I hate it. And there was a problem. So when I was playing the game Witcher 3, only I played Witcher 3. I watched Netflix Witcher season 1 only because Henry Cavill was on it. I know they was going to fuck it up. But I watched it regardless because Henry Cavill was on it, and Henry Cavill is a pretty handsome guy, and I kind of like him in Superman, so I watched it, and it was fucking disgusting. So for a long time, really long time, I wanted to read the book Witcher. Okay, the source material, right? And fortunately, I was searching for this book everywhere, and every time I get this book, it was with this fucking Netflix sticker on it. Okay, that's a whole nother story, but I have to say I have mixed feeling about The Witcher, the book. So let me take you back a little bit. So when I was playing the video game Witcher 3, there was one character in particular I did not like. Just one character I did not like. Maybe you could guess. Okay, it seems everybody loved this person, only me. Maybe I took the fucking stupid pill or something. I just don't like this Yennefer. I never liked her. And so I see in internet they are saying, oh, it's because you didn't read the book. If because you didn't read the book, you don't feel it. She's actually a great person. Okay, once I did not romance with her. Okay, I played Witcher 3 three times and I got like three endings, right? Obviously. So I romance with I did not romance with Jennifer. I romance with Trish, and I did not romance with anybody, and I romance with everybody. So, but I did not specifically romance with Jennifer only. I just wanted to see what happened if I romance with both of them at one time, but not just Jennifer. I still choose Trish, okay, but in DLC there is a best option. I don't know what, I don't care what you think. Shani is the best female character in Witcher, okay, other than Ciri. Okay, Ciri is my daughter, so I cannot romance her, and I would not. Okay, that's weird. So anyway, this book I read it. It's about 280 pages, right? When I was reading it, it felt really smooth. I went through it like pss, 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 like that. I loved reading it. Like for the most part, I don't really read this fantasy novel. This is pure entertainment. I have to admit that. This book is great. The stories are great. Just one problem I face while reading this book. So there are lots of short stories, and I enjoyed every single one of them, except for the last short story. That last short story is where they introduce Yennefer. Okay, the Geralt is talking to Naname about Yennefer, right? And Naname Naname is in Kingdom Hearts, I think. I forgot the name of it. So the first part of the last wish short story, it was good. Just Geralt and Dandelion just having boys having fun. Okay, nothing wrong with that. And Dandelion get into trouble. My boy get into trouble. And behold, who's going to save Dandelion? this fucking Yennefer. From the get go, from the moment I met her, from the moment I knew I was going to meet her in this fucking book, I despised it. I hate it with passion. So what I did, I just stopped. I just stopped reading it. Actually, this one character ruined this whole book for me. But it's a great book. It's a great book. It's just I hate Yennefer. I don't know why. I cannot bring myself to like Yennefer. I will tell you. I like Wild Hunt. I fuck with Wild Hunt. Wild Hunt is alright. They are not perfect, but they are better than Yennefer. They have cool armors and shit. If Geralt was gay, probably I would romance the guy from the Wild Hunt. But Geralt is not. So Dandelion and Geralt, they were just catching fish, and this fucking Aluden and Lamp came up, and there was no genie. There was genie or something. It's just for the first time, like I thought, okay, maybe the game kind of made Yennefer a bit different, but the book. This book would have been like a fucking great book if Yennefer was not in it. Let me tell you. It's just I really dislike Yennefer. So my conclusion to the Last Wish, there's an alternative ending to Last Wish in my mind. Okay, I made that up. So Dandelion, spoiler, Dandelion gets sick by this fucking genie. Okay, and they go to the town, and what they find, they go to a doctor, not a sorcerer. They go to a doctor, and this doctor healed Dandelion and Geralt, and Dandelion live happily ever after. The end of the Last Wish. They don't have to meet Yennefer. They did not meet Yennefer. Okay, that's I'm rewriting my memory. Okay, Dandelion and Witcher, Geralt, they did not meet Yennefer. They just met a great doctor, and Dandelion got some medicine, some small operation, and it's all fine. Dandelion starts singing again. Geralt and Dandelion go on the road once again. I just don't want to. I really I love the game. I really like the Witcher game. I think Witcher is probably one of the best RPG, right? Just right there with game like Baldur's Gate and Fallout New Vegas. Maybe not Fallout New Vegas. Okay, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Maybe what Dandelion and Geralt go to the city, and they meet Shani. Shani is a doctor, a medic. Maybe she cure it, or maybe they meet Trish. Okay, at least Trish is better than Yennefer. It's all in the behavior. Okay, that's why I cannot stand this fucking Yennefer. Really, that's the worst character. And there are in the game, there are lots of bad characters, bad actors, I might say. Okay, and I can stand them, but not Yennefer. Okay, that this fucking, I forgot her name, the witch with witch who can turn into owl. She's a bad actor. She's a bad person. But I don't feel hate towards her. At least she's like, she's a power hungry bitch. But that's all right. I'm staying away from her. That's fine by me. But this fucking Yennefer, this bitch, this fucking guy, Andrzej Sapkowski, putting this fucking bitch on my face. Anyway, I think if somebody who's a fan of Witcher book series, they're gonna get mad with the take I have. I'm not saying it's a bad book, okay? Obviously, it's not Crime and Punishment. It's not Crime and Punishment, but it's a great book. But it's just the Last Wish short story. I don't fuck with that, man. The story could have been good. if instead of Yennefer there was another arrogant sorcerer or arrogant doctor, I would still read it. But Yennefer, I just can't fucking stand her. So anyway, that's it for today's video. I just fucking stopped reading it, and I thought I need to get this out of my chest. Anyway, so the next book I'm going to read is Animal Farm. Could be fun, and I really like George Orwell, so there's nothing to complain about it. I mean, before I read it, I know I'm gonna love it because I like George Orwell. I read 2 of his books, perfection, and I have some other books. I did not came here to talk about books. I just came here to talk about Witcher Last Wish. It's a nice book. Just this fucking Yennefer. Keep this fucking Yennefer out of. I don't know. I'm not. That's. This is my first and last Witcher book I'm reading. That's it. I'm done. I will probably pay Witcher 4 when it's released, because my favorite character is Ciri. I hope they will not butcher her. I just hope they will not butcher her. Just I hope they will make this game good. None of this fucking political stuff, none of this fucking message and all that stuff. Just make a good game, okay? Just Ciri is my favorite character. I like Ciri more than the Geralt. I feel like Ciri is like Geralt Pro Max something. Ciri is better. That's why I got the fucking figure instead of Geralt. I don't have a figurine of Geralt. I just have Ciri. Anyway, that's it. Okay, cheers.